What's up, guys? Ready to do some trading?
Is this your photography bag?
What's up, guys? Ready to do some trading? Alright, so that was sarcasm. We are not trading today. Clearly, what happened yesterday, there was some. Um, the red day yesterday, that's. Okay. Here's my honest opinion. I think that's just the first wave down. Okay? So I'm going to get rid of this here. Some of the guys in our group, some of the experienced traders don't think that, or think that we've bottomed, but I'm gonna show you something. Okay, so this was yesterday. We open up, we get a strong move down, okay? Real strong move down. Then what I did was is I measured this leg right here using my Elliott Wave tools. So I measure this leg out, and typically what happens when you get a strong move in one direction and you want to figure out where the bounce is, you basically measure it, and here's my zones. So you guys have seen lately, I've got red zones. Those are my measurements of the previous swing to figure out where we're bouncing, so then I can determine where the hell this thing's going. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, I saw someone that couldn't hear me. So the unemployment number came out, and here's the reaction we got on the SPY. It started to climb after it came out. It dipped, and now it looks like it's working its way up. But here's something that I want to point out. I don't think this market's bullish just yet until we bust through this zone. Again, what I did is I measured this strong move down to figure out where we're bouncing. And if you noticed, we came down, we bounced up, then we got back down, and then we keep trying. We tried once, came down. We tried twice, came down. We tried a third time, came down. And then in the overnight, came down. This is major, major resistance. If this zone holds in terms of resistance, then all this cluster is, potentially this could be my wave 2. Pull back, and then, if you notice, here's my wave 3 target. This takes us to 335. We'll get a bounce at the 4. Then we finish this move off in the 323 level, which is the 1.382 extension area, and the 168. This is typically where 5 ways down finishes. Now, that's the initial target. That's what I'm shooting for. Now, if this market's going to reverse, it needs to bust through this level. So, see, now it's trying. But it has to, and I mean it has to bust through this level to reverse. So then in the open is going to be very interesting. I think what will happen is I think we'll do this. We'll bounce. We'll keep doing this from now until open. Okay? We're going to whipsaw. And then when in market open, we're going to climb. Okay? People are going to start seeing some green candles. And they're going to be like, oh shit, it's reversed. But I call that a bull trap. This zone right here, this 382 extension, this is the last and final target to bust through, to assume this is we're back, we're reversing. So if I'm going to fake some bulls out, I'm going to let them buy. I'm going to keep letting them buy. And believe me, like Danny said in the video yesterday, we're going to get low volume. It's going to be a low volume day. So this low volume it's going to come up. They're going to buy the market. And most likely, I think, this is my opinion, I think what will happen is they're going to get into this zone that most people don't realize. They forget about this 382 level when they're doing Elliott wave analysis. This is where it bleeds. I think they'll catch them up here and they'll start bringing it down. So here's my theory. I think we'll come up, we'll bounce, we'll get down to this 3 for today. People are gonna freak out. Midday, we'll get this, and then all of a sudden, we'll come back up into a wave 4, and then you're gonna get headlines. It's not too bad. Jobs report was okay. I mean, it's not entirely bad news. And then all of a sudden, you get people buying in on the market again. Well, it says, okay, we're good. It's shallow. It was just a shallow thing, or it's a short-term bearish move. And then what do you think is going to happen on the weekend? I guarantee you, we will not get to this fourth target at the end of closing. This is where everyone's going to get trapped the most over the weekend. So we'll come down today quickly. Then we'll slowly work our way back up to burn some time to let everyone think that we're bouncing, which I don't think we are. The bell rings, then all of a sudden, everyone is freaking out over the Labor Day weekend, right? And they can't wait till Monday night until markets open, and all of a sudden you get this deep ass red Monday. So I don't know. That's my theory. I hope I'm wrong. I know a lot of people burn their accounts, but I've traded this market before, or for some time, and I burned quite a few accounts to know that. Just be careful. I mean, you would not believe some of the images that I saw of people's accounts in our admin group. I mean, it's just, I'm seeing tens of thousands of dollars that were lost yesterday. I even saw one that was over 20 grand that was lost yesterday. I mean, if those people would just paid attention and listened and didn't get into positions like we told them to, and to be careful. I mean, I've been screaming for the past 3 weeks saying, hey, we're in high resistance territory. We are in very, very high resistance territory. And we're way overextended in a wave 5. I wonder if I have my SPX chart. Oh, I don't have it. Shit, it's in my Thinkorswim. I'll have to. When we get started today at the open, I'm going to send you guys, or the whole group in the day trade channel, my SPX chart. So SPX, basically what happens, SPX, you've got the S&P 500, right? You know that much. You know what's in it. Its ticker, right? Its symbol is SPX. However, you and I can't trade this. We're trading at 34.55. I can't buy that. So trading the SPX is not for everyone. So what they have is the SPY. Okay, it's a tradable security just like Apple and Tesla, but it's 1/10 of the SPX price. So if you're trading right now, it's 3,455 is where the SPX is sitting. Actually, no, I lied. Where's it sitting at? Yeah, it should be. Okay, so 34.55 is the SPX. And if you look at the SPY, 33.47. So the SPX doesn't have after hour or pre-market or after hours, so you can't see it. So when we open, if you look at SPX and then SPY, it's going to be the same. The SPY right now is 347. So this is going to be trading right now at 34, 3470 or ish or something like that. So SPY is 1/10 of the SPX. So I use the SPX to trade or to figure out where we're going headed in the markets. Like I said, this is just one leg down. Anytime you get a major drop, you're going to go to the 2-hour. When you get a strong move down like this, I mean, look at this freaking candle. You go strong move down like this. This tells me this is my first wave, and then we bounce up to a wave 2. Then we go back down, which I've said plenty of times. For those of you that follow me, wave 3s, those are the third waves. The third waves are the best waves to ride. Okay, so you're going to see a third wave come down even farther, or it may go into some triangle and just trade sideways, and it may not make its way to the target that I laid out. And we bounce from there. Sometimes that happens, but again, I've been sharing my, you know what? Let me just pull it up. I'm going to go to an old post. Yeah, I mean, some of you, if you guys lost $100 or $500, be all cash and just step back and just watch this thing do it, and just watch the market do its thing. Like I said, once this market finds a bottom, and it's not, we're not going to these lows right here. I mean, this is March. This is your March lows. Oh, look, I did chart it out. So this is wave 1, wave 2. We got wave 3 up here. We got wave 4 down here. And look, here's the S&P, wave 5. I mean, we were up here. This damn thing was so overextended. I mean, we've been here for how many days? We busted through this level. 8 days. 8 days we were trading in here. I mean, and look at what it's doing. I'm not too sure if some of you have been a part of my videos where I talked about ending diagonals. Anytime you get a move that just grinds and it's not doing this, how it's kind of going up and down, doing its thing like usual, and it just grinds up and up and up and up. At some point, it's got to stop, and it needs to relax. So these ending diagonals, they tend to bleed, and they bleed fast, just like here. You drop, and then all of a sudden, for the next several weeks, you go up, and up. It just climbs and climbs until one day the market's like, fuck, now it's time to relax. And then boom, you get a big-ass red candle. So these ending diagonals, I mean, they can get... It can be brutal. I mean, this one, I haven't seen this since, fuck, when was it? Since this pullback right here, and this was in June. But this is the move that I'm looking for right now. All right, so I know my channel said, or my video said, how to trade red days. You don't trade them. My recommendation, the guys and the gals, all the experienced traders, we're going to be in the day trade room. Some of us are going to take positions and puts. Some of us are going to take calls. We're going to play both sides. I would not recommend trading this. So yeah, do not trade this. Just sit back. Let's see where SPY's at. See, what'd I tell you? Look at this wick. That wick, it poked past the 0.5 into my 382 level. And look what it did. It just went back down, and now it's going down. I'm telling you, when we open, we're gonna we're gonna go down a little bit. We're gonna reverse, and oh boy, there's gonna be some bulls that are gonna get catch with their pants down. And I hope I'm wrong, but Elliott Waves analysis does not lie. So for those of you who want to know what Elliott Wave is, I'm gonna give you a definition, and then I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna dumb it down for you because I like dumbing things down. So here's Wikipedia. Elliott Wave Principle. The Elliott Wave Principle is a form of technical analysis that finance traders use to analyze financial market cycles and forecast market trends by identifying extremes in investor psychology, highs and lows in prices, and other collective factors. Now, when I dumb that down into pure English, Elliott Waves is a strategy that we use to move your money into our pockets. It is the smart way of moving your bank account into, or the funds in your account into ours. That is Elliott Waves. It is a very complicated strategy. It took me thousands of dollars and countless hours to figure this out, and I recently just got good at it and mastered it. I'm glad I did, but that's Elliott Waves. Now, you guys are in good hands. You've got me, you've got ATM Trader. We use Elliott Wave theories. Just, if you follow our charts, you'll be safe. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw my Twitter, but ATM and I got a shout out on Twitter from a guy or gal. Sorry, I don't know if I forgot the name, but if you go to my Twitter, you'll see it. He was red yesterday, and then we threw out the charts of the SPY to let everyone know, hey, this is what we think's happening. He got in on SPY puts, and he recovered the majority of his account. He recovered. So that's the power of Elliott Wave. So if you want to learn Elliott Waves, I highly recommend. I can't teach it so hard. I mean, I'm here to help you guys find direction and find price zones. I think I'm going to start getting to a position where I'm going to help people get long on some tickers, meaning I'll chart it out. Obviously, donations are very appreciative. I mean, you guys know I've got children. I spend countless hours doing these charts, and you guys know these charts hold value. What ATMI do, it holds a lot of weight, and we're here to help you guys. I'm not saying give me 20% of your account. Every little bit counts. Our goal is to help Danny. What we want to do is grow this channel to 100,000 members so we can help more people. That's my philosophy. I've been in sales for over 15 years, most of it in the finance market. But being a sales guy, I understood the value of relationships. You'll see it in my bio. My passion comes from helping people in business, in personal life. I hardly say no, but I've gotten better to say no. But that's my passion. I love helping people. Okay. All of us experienced traders, we all been burned. We've played this market and we found out the hard way how to play it. What we want to do is we want you guys to leverage our skills and our knowledge. So this is not like any other Discord channel. Like I always say to these guys, as well as our channel, as well as the members, is we do not pump pennies to burn your guys' accounts, because those penny channels, all they do is they do call outs, because all they do is they pump it, and then once you get in, they are taking their position and they're going to burn you. We do not pump pennies to burn accounts. We pump education to its max to grow them. That's the philosophy. That's our philosophy. That's my philosophy. Okay? So, follow the group. Sit back. Watch the markets. today because you do want to see how this plays out, and here's why. A lot of us, for those of you that were that joined in March, you do realize. I mean, you not realize. You do remember what March was like. This move down. I mean, we had multiple limit downs. I mean, it was freaking nuts. I mean, this didn't take long. It started at the end of February, and it worked its way down to its bottom in mid March. I mean, it was freaking limit. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna show you what I mean about catching people with their pants down. Let's see. Check this out. This is the first time I'm doing it, so bear with me. Okay. So I just measured this move down, and what did I say before over here, earlier? Watch the 382 and the 35 and the 5 level. Okay. Watch those two levels. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this the right way. I might go up. Make sure I'm doing it the right way. Yep. Okay. Watch these two levels. Look at these. I measured this first wave down to find a bounce. Look where it's bouncing. It went up, came down, went up. It did not break through this resistance zone. They caught bulls. They caught bulls up here, big time, and they brought this shit all the way down. I mean, this moved down a lot, and I mean a lot of people lost their savings. They lost their their retirement accounts if they were trading it. It was nasty. It was a nasty several weeks. So this is why some of the guys in the admin group, in the experienced traders, they're thinking, they keep like, Julio, I think we have a bottom. Like, no, we do not have a bottom. You can't tell me that you're gonna make this big ass bull run to all-time highs in an economy where we shut down, the entire country shut down. We still have blue states such as me. I'm in the state of Illinois, and they're making our lives hell. You've got my example. I can't even go to work. I can't, even if I want to get back to selling, I can't, because the government pulled the rug from underneath us in terms of the school. So now I've got 5 kids in the house that are doing remote learning, 3 in different schools, 3 in different grades. I mean, I've got to do that. I'm doing this. My wife's working. I'm trying to keep the house in order. The government is making our lives miserable with this remote learning and this somewhat of this phase that we're doing. It's insane. So you can't tell me you're gonna shut down the country. You've got all these freaking riots. Portland, Oregon's going crazy. Fuck, they've got their own zone, Chaz, and that's not Chaz anymore. They finally took control, apparently. But you've got that going. Elections coming up. You've got Congress that can't get they can't get off their ass and finally make a move on this final stimulus bill. That's what hanging over our heads. You can't tell me we're making we can make all-time highs and not bleed like crazy. So we are going down. It's just a matter of, like I said before, when. I think it started, and I think this is my first move down. We'll go back up. We're going to trap some bulls thinking that this is shallow. And then we'll trap them and we'll come back down. We're not going to go past this lows, I tell you that, guys. We're not breaking this. This March lows, it's its low. Okay. We don't go up 5 ways down and then come and break the original wave. Elliott Wave principle, they cannot break each other. Okay? So we go up for a wave 1, we go down for a wave 2, and then for those of you that are young and are trading with us, you are about to change your own lives. I'm going to show you something. Let's pull up the weekly. Right here. This move down, this is the 2008 financial crisis. In this area here, I was in my early 20s. Okay, I started working at the age of 12. Didn't go to college. Got right into sales. But I mean, I was young and dumb and didn't know anything about markets, how to save money, blah blah blah. You know, I did what everyone did. They fucking open up credit cards and you max them out. That's what I was taught. But right here, I was in my early 20s, so I had no capital. I had no capital. So in my early 20s, we bled like crazy. It was the 2008 financial markets. Banks got taken over by the feds. Banks, credit unions closed down. I mean, the housing market was a complete cluster, and then all of a sudden, look at this move. Okay, I missed this opportunity right here. I've been waiting since 2008 for a move like this, so that I can take advantage of an upside like this. And what I'm telling you guys right now, when we finally get a corrective move down in a wave 2 and we bottom, you guys are going to bank on a wave up that looks just like this. Okay? I always say the third waves are the best waves to ride. Now, in the next 20 years to 30, yes, we are going to experience the worst market crash since the Great Depression. It's coming. Okay, there's a group that I follow that I'm engaged with that does this more extensively, and it's already been mapped out. But there is a crash coming. It's not going to happen in the next 10 to 15 years, but it's going to happen. we all might be old and crunchy as hell, but it's going to happen. So, enjoy the move up. When we bottom, enjoy that ride up in that third wave, because when we come down, we're going to come down hard in 20 years or so. So you guys are in the best spot, and I'm telling you, in the best spot to bank in this market. You just have to practice risk management. You have to. Don't go all in a position. Look at your account. Take 20% of that. That number is what should be in one position, and not one. When I say a position, not one contract. Get multiple. If you can't afford it, drop your strike. Okay? But if you drop your strike and you're out of the money, you better be picking expirations that are 2 months out or several weeks out. Okay? Because out of the money, it's going to decay. You know, I love it. I love when people. So, I'm gonna pull up Tesla. You would not believe how many DMs I got of people saying, "How do you know it's going down? How do you know it's going down?" Or, "How can you be so sure?" You want to know when that conversation took place and I got those DMs? Right here. Right there. I ignored those messages because I believe in my Elliott Wave theories. They do not lie. Elliott Wave theories, that's the source of truth. When you take out all the garbage in terms of the news, it's all about psychology. Big money's not stupid. There's a reason why it's called smart money. Okay? So here's when I kept getting those DMs, when I got those DMs, I'm 99% sure they were all bag holders when they were freaking out going against what I was saying. So, and that's why I posted in the chat a couple days ago, or I think it was yesterday. I reposted my chart, and what did Tesla do? Boom. Okay, so here's Tesla. I was talking to Danny last night. I think we've got some lotto plays for Apple. I'm not gonna steal his thunder, so I'm gonna let him talk about that, and hopefully he'll bring that up in today's TikTok video. So do not miss tonight's TikTok video, especially when we have a 3-day weekend coming up. And guys, if you've got friends, if you've got family that are interested in getting in the market, or just worried about their savings in general, right, their retirements, have them follow our group. Just because, I mean, again, I've been a part of a lot of trading groups, and this group, I mean, this group's legit. This is as good as it gets. I mean, Danny's course, Danny's $97 course. I mean, you got to be kidding me. All of us have spent thousands of dollars in our education for trading these markets. And when I say all of us, I'm talking about the experienced traders. I can't speak for all of them, but I guarantee you most of us have spent thousands of dollars on our education. When I say that, meaning we all have burned thousands of dollars in this market. That's how we learned. We learned the hard way. And we're basically allowing you guys to leverage, learn from our mistakes, okay? Leverage our mistakes, our knowledge, our skills, okay? That's what this group's about. And you're not going to find any of that. I mean, look at these fuckers. You've already got 2 copycatters. And I tell you what, if I see a copycatter steal my charts and try to profit off of it, oh my, it's all hell's going to come down. So, and for the record, I'm not going. I thought about sharing my TradingView charts so that everyone can have access to them, but I think based on what's happening in Danny's channel, you have all these dickweeds that don't know how to trade and want to basically copy our stuff and profit off of it. I've decided not to put them out there. So stay in the day trade room, in the challenge room. I'm going to post them out there, but in terms of charts, I'm going to start getting into the habit of maybe, again, like I said before, helping people with their charting. I mean, I had a guy last night that I charted out for Disney, and Disney looks good. Disney does look good. So I charted out using Elliott Wave, and I think we've got one more pullback after we finally bottom, and Disney's ready. Disney's ready to skyrocket. And I'm talking, when I charted out yesterday, my targets for wave 3 was in the 180s. And look where it's trading today. So there's definitely these Elliott Waves, it's very, very powerful. All right, it's 8:13 a.m. I'm going to shut this down. Subscribe to the channel. I finally figured out how to go live and not have multiple going and all this garbage. Thanks for everybody that has stuck with me. But oh, that's right, I was doing Tesla, right? Okay, so here's Tesla. I've got this is not my updated chart. Okay, I'm switching my targets or my paths. This is now my primary path, this gold zone. I'm expecting Tesla. Oh, it happened. So, all right. So I recharted Tesla last night. Spent several hours doing it, and oh no shit. There's Anthony. Yeah, that was him. Yep, that's that guy. I charted it out for him. But so here's Tesla. This is my primary path. When we talk about Elliott Waves, it's not. Yes, you're trying to find targets, but you have to get granular. I mean, you have to do Elliott Waves on a weekly level, on a daily level, on a 2-hour level, and then on a 5-minute level. So you can imagine if I turn on all my charts, all my fibs, you wouldn't see a damn thing. I mean, you would have tons of horizontal lines everywhere. But charting out, using Elliott Waves on the weekly and daily level, right? In terms of the macro, okay, at that macro level, that gives you an idea where is the stock currently at long term, and where is it headed. And then what I do is then I drill down to a 2-hour, and when I do a 2-hour, then I can determine where it's going in the next several months. Okay. Then when I get down to a 5-minute level, then I can start taking positions based on that 5-minute level, and even do some day trading with it. Okay, so there's a lot involved with Elliott Wave, but not only that, when you get these moves like this, look at Tesla right here. I'm gonna turn off the extension or the extended hours. So when you get these moves like this, and I know these will look familiar. You guys know what this is. It's bull flag, right? So I use bull flags a lot. However, I apply my Elliott wave analysis to the bull flag. So I can chart this out using an ABCDE wave count or an ABC wave count, and then I can get granular, do a 5-minute chart, and then figure out in this bull flag where the hell it's going and when it's going to pop by using, and then it's 8:16. I also use my MACD. I don't know why it's not here. And then I use my TTM. So I look at the MACD, figure out where my divergences are. Okay, I've always said negative divergence and positive divergence. And let me just show you what that means, what I mean by that. I wish I would have recorded this video. If someone knows how to record, I'm using Streamlabs and I'm not streaming directly from YouTube. If there's a way to record off of Streamlabs, DM me please and let me know. Check this out. I love positive what I love the most, third waves. What I love second, positive divergence. It's when you have price. When you have price going down, and then you've got negative. You see these red bars is when you've got negative. Come on, man, work with me. Oh, that's why. Get the fuck off my chart. Then you've got, try this again. Negative or momentum slowing down. Okay. Oh, come on. Get off. Price coming down. Negative. Momentum slowing down. So you've got these big red bars. Okay. So if you follow these bars, you notice how we're making lows or newer lows, and then you've got this negative momentum slowing down, and then look what you get right here, and this move up. That's positive divergence. Okay, so when I chart out and I try to find a position, I do my Elliott wave analysis at the 5-minute level. Well, I go to the weekly, daily, 2-hour, 5-minute. Then I look at a position. Then I try to see if I have any positive divergence forming or negative. I use negative divergence, which basically means you've got price going up, and then you've got positive momentum going down. And look what you get. Up, down, bleed. That's negative divergence. So that's what I look for. So it takes me a while to figure out a position. So I was a very impatient guy. I kind of still am. But when it comes to this stuff, I try to stay patient, and believe me, it's hard as shit. I try my best to stay patient, but I'm getting better at it. So as you guys notice, we're still in snap. And you see how red we look at this. Look at the S&P. Oh, that's Tesla. Let's go back to the SPY real quick before we open in 10 minutes. Look at this move. Right? This strong. Yesterday was a bright ass red day. And look at Snap. Look what it did. It's still in my triangle. Okay? And it's chilling. I think I miscalculated this. I don't think this is the wave 1 and this is the wave 2. I think this is the wave 1 and this is the wave 2. But at any rate, it's still holding my pullback. Okay? It's still holding my red zone. And if you follow my challenge on Snap, this is my target. My target is to see Snap go from $23 to $25, pull back, then go up for a wave 5 to 26-ish. Okay? Right here, for those that got into the challenge account, me personally, I know I got in early. Well, because I know I can identify those trends, those moves. I know when to get in. So when I got in, I was up. I was up when I was up here, 26%. Okay, and then we get a strong move down, and it didn't really break this support. Okay, so the market's tanked, and then it came back up, and then it went back down, and then it came back up. So I think we still got more of some up and down, up and down, up and down until the market finds its bottom, and then we finally pop into a third wave. But the point I was trying to make is, even on red days, on with Snap, with the play that we're currently in, we're still green. When the SPY hit its bottom yesterday, okay, I don't want to say hit its bottom. When it was at its low yesterday, my spread P&L was 0%. That was break even. Okay, and now it's made its way back up. So when the SPY continues to move, fall even further, I expect another red candle to come down. But what do I expect my P&L to do? Not go in the red. Because we're holding this trend line, and because this zone is sitting, it's holding very well, especially on a 2-hour chart. I don't think we're breaking this. I think it's gonna hold this triangle until it's ready to go boom. Now, in order for me to be bearish on Snap, it needs to break this level, and it's tried. It was, where is it at? Okay, yeah, it tried once, bounce, tried twice, bounce, came up, came back down, bounce, and notice the bounces. The bounces are even higher. So it bounced in this 618 zone, and now we're bouncing 3 times on my 382 zone. So this thing, it's fucking priming. It's getting ready to pop. It's just it's waiting for the market to do its thing. So if you're in Snap, you're gonna have a hard. And if you got this week expiration, if you're in the green, I mean, obviously sell it, right? I mean, I take that back. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. If you have a Snap contract today that's expiring, here's my chart. Are we getting to wave 3 today? Well, look at this. We've been doing this, okay, since the 24th. And this is a 2-hour chart. I'm going to let you decide if we're going to wave 3 today. Okay, so my spreads, I think I picked September 18th. Let me get in here real quick before we open. Okay, now I really got to go in 1 minute. My expiration on my Snap is September 18th. Yeah, so it's not a weekly contract. So September 18th, that's what I'm doing. So my recommendation today it's gonna be red, in my opinion. Let's look at the SPY. Let's see what it's doing. Where we at? Fuck. It moved on me. Doesn't surprise me. Thank God for undo button. Come on. Let's go back to SPY. SPY. Boom. Alright. Sorry. For those of you that just got fucking dizzy off that, I had to. Apparently I moved my chart. Here you go. Here's SPY. Look what it's doing. I mean, when I started this channel, or this session, it came down when I was talking with you guys. It went up, came down. It's going up, came down. It's like I said. Don't trade this. Stay out, please. If you want to gamble and play this market, do me a favor. Just take your balance and send it all to the experienced trader tip jar. Okay? I don't want to see people lose their accounts and blow their accounts. We've spent too much time trying to chart these out and figure out a direction. Use these charts, okay? I'm telling you right now, we've bounced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're bouncing 5 plus 1 plus, yeah, 5. So 5 times we bounced in this zone, the 618 zone, and we bounced once in the 5. My expectation is to get into this 382 level up here to trap some bulls, and we're going right back down. This morning's pop will be, I think it's going to be a trap. So just be careful. Watch the markets. Watch the day trading room. I actually enjoy the day trading channel room. So we get a little crazy in there. But today may be a boring low volume day, but just sit back and watch. I think I'm gonna make it a half day for me because I think it is gonna be a boring day. So, but all right, guys, thanks for joining. Subscribe. Tell everybody to join. Again, if for those of you that want to follow me, my handle for all my social media platforms is July Peppers. And for those of you that haven't figured it out, the July is basically it's the English word of my name. Name's Julio. In Spanish, in English, it's July. So that, and then for those of you that like to play a trivia game or fuck, what is it? What am I saying? It's the what do you call it? I forgot. I can't think of it. So, well, anyways, Peppers. So I'll let you guys decide what do you think or figure out what my last name is. But so that's where that name came from. But yeah, so my handle for everything: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. What else is there? I know I'm leaving something out. Stock twits. Anything you can think of. The handle is July Peppers. That's how you find me. So I like to keep things simple. All right, guys, we're opening in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch these bulls get trapped, maybe, and then I'll see you guys in the day trade room. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye.